Dear students, today let's continue our poem The River. As you know that here in this poem the poet describes the journey of a river. Let's get into our poem, third stanza. The river's a hoarder and she buries down deep all those little treasures she wants to keep. Hoarder means a person who collects and stores things. Some of you might have a habit of collecting things like stamps, matchboxes, etc. Haven't you? Yes. So here the poet calls the river a hoarder. The river is like a person who collects things and buries all the treasures that she wants to keep deep down. The river's a hoarder and she buries down deep all those little treasures she wants to keep. The river buries everything that fall into it. It may be small stones, rocks, minerals, etc. The river's a baby. She gurgles and hums and sounds like she's happily sucking her thumbs. Gurgles and hums are sounds which a baby makes when it's happy. The poet says the river is like a baby because when the water is flowing quickly through a narrow space, it makes those same gurgling, sucking and humming sounds like those a baby makes when it's happily sucking its thumbs. The river's a singer as she dances along. The countryside echoes the notes of her song. The river is also a beautiful singer, and as she dances and moves along her path, the countryside resounds with the notes of her songs and echoes the music. The poet presents a beautiful picture of the river and brings it to life by describing its nature, its sounds and its movements. Here in this poem, the poet used metaphors to describe the river. Poet compared river. Poet says river is a wanderer, nomad, tramp, a singer as she dances along. The countryside echoes the notes of her song. The river is also a beautiful singer, and as she dances and moves along her path, the countryside resounds with the notes of her songs and echoes the music. The poet presents a beautiful picture of the river and brings it to life by describing its nature, its sounds and its movements. Here in this poem, the poet used the literary device called metaphor that you have learned already. Metaphor is a comparison which directly refers to one thing by mentioning another. Here, the poet says, river is a wanderer, a nomad, a tramp, and also a winder, then a hoarder, a baby, and a singer. So, poet used metaphor here. The poet also used the literary device personification. We have already learned personification in the poem Sunday. There the poet personified the days of the week. Here the poet personifies the river, calling it a wanderer, a nomad, a tramp, a hoarder, a baby and a singer. The poet also describes the movement of the river like person dancing as well as twisting and turning. The poet describes the river as if it is a person who does different things and has many different moods. I hope all of you understood the poem very well. Thank you.